The global balance of power is shifting. In recent years, the geopolitical landscape has been undergoing significant transformations, with traditional powerhouses facing unprecedented challenges and new players emerging on the world stage. Traditional giants like the United States, China, and the European Union face internal and external challenges. These challenges range from political instability and economic pressures to demographic shifts and international tensions. Into this vacuum steps a new contender, Poland. Once considered a peripheral player in global politics, Poland is now positioning itself as a formidable force, with the potential to influence international affairs significantly. Poland possesses a unique combination of strategic advantages that could propel it to the forefront of global affairs. These advantages include a robust economy, a strategic geographic location, and a commitment to strengthening its military capabilities. The United States grapples with political polarization and economic inequality. The deepening divide between political factions has led to legislative gridlock and social unrest, while economic disparities continue to widen. China faces demographic challenges and growing international suspicion. An aging population and a shrinking workforce threaten its long-term economic growth, while its assertive foreign policy has raised concerns among neighboring countries and global powers. The European Union struggles with internal divisions and economic stagnation. Member states often find themselves at odds over key policies, and the economic recovery from recent crises has been slow and uneven. Poland's large and youthful population, strategic location, and growing economic and military might position it well. With a median age significantly lower than many of its European counterparts, Poland has a dynamic and energetic workforce ready to drive innovation and growth. Its location, bordering Russia and Germany, places Poland at the center of European trade and security. This strategic position allows Poland to act as a bridge between Western Europe and Eastern Europe, facilitating commerce and cooperation. Having endured Soviet domination, Poland values national sovereignty and military strength. The memories of past subjugation have instilled a strong sense of independence and a determination to protect its autonomy. Since the fall of the Soviet Union, Poland has embraced democracy, free markets, and NATO membership. These commitments have not only strengthened its political and economic systems, but also solidified its alliances with Western nations. This commitment, coupled with its strategic location, makes Poland a key player in Europe's evolving security architecture. As Europe faces new security challenges, Poland's role in NATO and its investment in defense capabilities are becoming increasingly crucial. Poland's economic growth has been remarkable, with consistent GDP increases and a thriving business environment. The country has become a hub for technology and innovation, attracting investments from around the world. Alongside its economic and military advancements, Poland is experiencing a cultural renaissance. The arts, literature, and cinema are flourishing, reflecting a society that is confident and forward-looking. Poland's active participation in international organizations further underscores its growing influence. From the United Nations to the European Union, Poland is making its voice heard on critical global issues. As Poland continues to navigate the complexities of the 21st century, its future prospects look promising. With a clear vision and strategic planning, Poland is well on its way to becoming a major power in the global arena. The energy and creativity of Poland's youth are driving innovation across various sectors. From tech startups to scientific research, young Poles are making significant contributions to their country's progress. Poland is also committed to sustainability and environmental protection. Initiatives to promote renewable energy and reduce carbon emissions are gaining momentum, positioning Poland as a leader in the fight against climate change. On the diplomatic front, Poland is working to build strong relationships with both neighboring countries and distant allies. Its efforts to foster peace and cooperation are enhancing its reputation as a responsible and influential global player. Poland's resilience and adaptability have been key to its success. Despite facing numerous challenges throughout its history, Poland has consistently emerged stronger and more determined to shape its destiny. With a clear vision for the future, Poland is poised to take on a leadership role in the international community. Its strategic advantages, coupled with a commitment to progress and innovation, make Poland a new power to watch on the global stage. Poland's most significant advantage lies in its demographics. Unlike many developed nations, Poland boasts a young and growing population. This demographic dividend offers Poland a critical edge. A youthful population means a larger pool of workers, consumers, and potential soldiers. This translates into greater economic dynamism and military manpower. The United States and China face demographic challenges while the European Union has low birth rates. Poland's youthful demographics provide a solid foundation for economic growth. A younger workforce drives economic expansion and technological advancement. This economic dynamism allows Poland to invest more in its military. A young and growing population fosters national optimism and ambition. Poland's path to becoming a global power is not without challenges. Maintaining a strong military requires significant financial resources. Poland will need to balance defense spending with other national priorities. Poland's ambitions could lead to increased tensions with Russia. Moscow views NATO expansion with suspicion. Poland's growing military might could be perceived as a threat by Russia. Managing this relationship will require deft diplomacy. The potential rewards of Poland's rise are significant, but so are the risks and challenges. Established nations like the United States, China, and the European Union grapple with demographic decline. Aging populations and shrinking workforces present significant challenges. An aging population leads to slower economic growth and a reduced tax base. This strains social welfare systems and can fuel social unrest. The United States faces rising healthcare costs and retirement costs. China's demographic challenges threaten its economic growth and stability. Demographic disparities between rising powers like Poland and aging giants like the United States and China could reshape global power. Younger nations with faster economic growth will be better positioned to invest in their militaries. This shift could lead to a more multipolar world. As younger nations become more prosperous, their consumer markets will expand. This could lead to a decline in the relative economic power of aging nations. The rise of new economic powers will affect global governance. Nations that adapt to demographic realities will thrive. History shows that empires rise and fall based on demographic strengths and weaknesses. The Roman Empire expanded during population growth and declined as its population aged. The British Empire's dominance was fueled by its burgeoning population. Nations with young populations like those in sub-Saharan Africa have potential for rapid growth. Nations with aging populations like Japan face challenges in maintaining competitiveness. Younger nations will seek to assert themselves, leading to increased competition. Demographic changes will impact the nature of warfare. Aging societies will rely more on technology and automation in warfare. The global economic order, shaped by the United States after World War II, is under strain. The rise of new economic powers challenges Western dominance. This shift leads to calls for a more equitable distribution of influence within international institutions. The Bretton Woods system no longer reflects the realities of the 21st century economy. Emerging economies argue for greater voice in shaping global economic policy. New institutions like the BRICS New Development Bank challenge the existing order. The global economic order is undergoing significant transition. As global power dynamics shift, so do global trade routes. China's Belt and Road Initiative aims to connect China to markets in Central Asia, Europe, and Africa. The initiative has the potential to reshape global trade patterns. It is a geopolitical strategy to enhance China's global influence. Critics view the initiative as economic imperialism. Despite criticisms, the initiative has gained traction among developing countries. Its impact on global trade patterns and power balance will be crucial to monitor. The dominance of the US dollar as the world's reserve currency is being challenged by the Chinese yuan. As China's economic might grows, so does its influence over the global financial system. The increasing use of the yuan could erode the dollar's preeminence. The dollar's status provides the US with numerous advantages. The increasing use of the yuan could reduce America's economic and geopolitical clout. China promotes the yuan in international trade and finance. A shift away from the dollar would have far-reaching consequences. The transition to a multipolar currency system would be gradual and potentially destabilizing. The geopolitical landscape of the 21st century is being reshaped by demographic shifts, technological advancements, and the rise of new economic powers. The old international order is giving way to a more multipolar world. The rise of China poses a significant challenge to the existing global order. The United States faces challenges to its global leadership. The US will need to adapt to this new reality. The rise of a multipolar world presents both opportunities and challenges. Increased tensions and instability could result from competition between major powers. The future of global power remains uncertain, but the world is in a state of flux. The old order is crumbling and a new one is emerging. The outcome of this transition will depend on many factors. The 21st century promises to be an era of great transformation. Navigating this landscape will require wisdom and adaptability. Nations that thrive will be those that can adapt to change and embrace innovation. The rise of new powers like Poland is one example of global transformations. The future of global power will be determined by the ability to wield influence through diplomacy, economics, technology, and ideas.